Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear grade 6 students, hello again. I am Ahmed Al Farahati and I wish you all the best of everything. Today, inshallah, we will study Unit 4 Survival, Lesson 9. Please open your class book to page 37. This page. What are the aims of this lesson? Let's check. Unit 4 Survival Lesson 9 Classbook page 37 Activities 1 and 2 The aims. In this lesson, students will listen and match each suggestion to a reply. Match suggestions to reasons. Dear students, before we start the lesson, let's listen to a sailor went to sea song, and you can read while you are listening.
Unit 4, Tape Script 4.1.
A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. But all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. But all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea.
Thank you. Let's go to page 37 of your class book. Activity 1. Listen and match. Do you remember the story of Robinson Crusoe? What things did he use to help him survive on the island? Imagine that you are on a ship that is sinking. You have enough time to take some things from the ship to the island. What things would you take? Listen to these people deciding what to take. Match each suggestion to a reply. Listen and do the activity, then come back to check your answers.
Tape Script 4.10.
We should take a box of matches.
I don't agree.
We should take a spade.
I'm not sure.
We should take a knife.
That's a good idea.
Now let's listen again in order to check your answers.
Tape Script 4.10.
We should take a box of matches.
I don't agree.
This number 1.
We should take a spade.
I'm not sure.
This number 2.
We should take a knife.
That's a good idea.
This number 3. Dear students, do you remember how to make suggestions and how to respond to suggestions? Let me remind you. We said that we have so many ways to make suggestions. Let's plus a verb in the infinitive case. Why don't we plus a verb in the infinitive case? How about plus a verb ends with ing? Or what about plus a verb ends with ing? And this year you study you should or we should. Okay? When you accept a suggestion, you can say, that sounds great. Oh yes, I like. That's a great idea. I love. When you refuse, you can say, oh no, I don't like. Or that's boring. And also you can say, I'm not sure if you aren't sure. Or I don't agree, or I agree, that's a good idea, and so on. Let's go to activity 2. Read and match. Look at these suggestions. Match each suggestion to a reason. Now you are asked to match the suggestions to the reasons. Here, in this column, you have the suggestions, and here we have the reasons. A. We should take a box of matches. B. We should take a fishing rod. C. We should take a hammer and nails. D. We should take an axe. E. We should take a torch. Why? Here we have the reasons. 1. Because we could see in the dark. 2. Because we could cut wood to make a fire. 3. Because we could catch some fish to eat. 4. Because we could light a fire. 5. Because we could build a shelter. Now, try to match the suggestions to the reasons, then come back to check your answers. Hello again. I will write the answers, then we will listen in order to check our answers. A is number 4. B is number 3. C is number 5. D is number 2. And E is number 1. Now let's listen in order to check the answers.
Tape script 4.11. A.
We should take a box of matches. Why? Because we could light a fire.
Reason number 4. B.
We should take a fishing rod. Why?
Because we could catch some fish to eat.
Reason number 3. C.
We should take a hammer and some nails. Why? Because we could build a shelter.
Reason number 5. D.
We should take an axe.
Why? Because we could cut wood to make a fire.
Reason number 2. E.
We should take a torch.
Why? Because we could see in the dark.
Reason number 1.
Dear students, you have to know that when we write reasons, we use because, then we write the reason. Why didn't you come to school? Because I was ill, and so on. Here you have a task. Look at the story on pages 33 to 35. Make 2 lists of all the past tense verbs. 1 list of regular verbs and 1 list of irregular verbs. You are asked to revise the past simple tense. Then look at the story on page 33, Ahmed and David's amazing adventure, this story. And you are asked to make 2 lists of all the past tense verbs. 1 list of regular verbs and 1 list of irregular verbs. By this we've achieved the aims of this lesson. See you soon in another lesson. Thank you for following me. Goodbye.